Hello, you sexy motherfucker. Today I wanted to talk about something that has been on my mind for a while, something that I've been doing, something that maybe you've been doing too without even realizing it, okay? And that is taking everything, almost everything in my life for granted, alright? We have so much comfort in our lives. We think that everything is going to stay exactly the way it is forever when it's not. Okay, everything can change at any second, but for some reason in our brains we think that things are always going to be the way things are, and that somehow life is always going to stay the same when it's not. Thinking that none of this could possibly change when literally the seasons change every year. So many things change every year, so many things happen, and I have been taking my current situation for granted, for sure. Or just appreciating and acknowledging how fortunate and blessed we are to be in the situations that we're in. Now, I am lucky enough to be born in the US, right? The United States of America. A lot of people aren't as blessed as you and me if you're from the US as well, right? We can say whatever we want. We can make videos like this, talking about whatever we want, make money. How fortunate are we that some of our biggest problems in life is what we want to do with it. That's our biggest problem. What do we want to do with our life, right? That is a fortunate fucking thing to be worrying about, right? We don't have to worry about food, water, shelter, fucking people invading our village, pirates. We don't have to worry about a war going on, right? We take this shit for granted on a daily basis. And even the lesser things that I have been taking for granted, right? My parents, I don't pay for this fucking house, right? I am fortunate enough to be able to live under the roof of my parents who are willing to have me under here while I'm stacking my money, going to school, going to college, and working, right? I'm fortunate enough to have paid for my own car myself, my own phone bill, and things like that. But this house, this shelter that I'm in every day, sleeping, working, doing all of my shit, it's not for me. I'm not the one paying for this. My parents are going to work every single fucking day, and I know damn well it's not what they want to be doing. They don't want to be going to work every day. I know it's not the most enjoyable thing for them to be doing, and yet they're doing it for me, for our family, to provide, to give me this space for me to make videos like this, and I'm taking it for granted every time I choose not to put in the work, not to try hard at the things that I want to do, right? And maybe you do the same thing. We fuck around and play video games until 2 a.m. with our friends who are also taking things for granted. To just be a bum and lay around all day and not even work and not do anything, not strive for anything, while our parents are literally paying for the roof above our heads, and we think that's going to be like that forever. Get the fuck out of here. We shouldn't be taking something like this for granted, because it can change just like that. Alright? Something could happen. Life could hit you in the face and you wouldn't even be ready for it. And that's the point of self-improvement, is to be ready for the things that life can throw at us. Your life could change right now. Gone. Instantly. Everything you knew and loved, everything you're so comfortable with, your routine, gone. Just like that. When I choose to fuck off, to not strive for something while my parents are striving for me, that is a disrespect to them. And they won't say this to you, but I will, right? They are hoping that you and I will be able to save them from their shit jobs. They are hoping that their son, their daughter can help them, can freaking help carry the freaking burden that they've been carrying for the past however many years, 20, 18 years. They're hoping that finally you can help carry some of the load. And when you choose to fucking smoke weed and go fuck around with your friends or lay in bed all day, don't have a job, don't go to school, don't do anything, don't strive to do anything, that is not what you should be doing. It's not always going to be like this forever, right? Our parents aren't always going to be paying for our bills and our groceries, our food. Maybe they even pay for your car, your insurance, right? What would you actually have if your parents weren't there? Think about that. You need to start doing things yourself. You need to stop taking life for granted. You need to stop acting like you and I aren't going to die. That we couldn't die tomorrow. Maybe Shoot, knock on wood. I don't want to, but it could happen. Our time here is limited, right? I've been taking things for granted. That's why I'm telling you this. That's why I'm hoping that you don't do the same. Like, life has been comfortable probably for you and I, right? And we can't be fooled by this. We can't be constantly thinking that it's always going to be like this, you know? Like, oh yeah, our lives are cool. We don't have to strive anymore. Like, you know, living under this roof, groceries, bills paid, I can chill. No, you can't. It can be stripped away instantly. And if you can't fend for yourself without your parents, without support from other people, you're gonna be in trouble. So stop taking things for granted and actually start striving for things. And don't always think it's going to be this way, because it's not. Peace.